Hey guys, what is up? This is C4 the Beast. Normally I bring you videos of video games and Madden, golf, Clash of Clans, but right now I'm going to do something a little different for you. I'm going to make dinner. Now I've been making dinner in my house for quite some time, and I'm going to go ahead and do something that's quick, it's simple for you to do, and hell, it'll feed your whole family. And quite tasty if you ask me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you what we got going on, and I'm going to go ahead and be doing a lot of cuts. So I'm going to show you what we're doing, and this will probably be the last time you see my face, because the rest of the time you're going to see me cooking, okay? Now, I don't have another cameraman to hold this camera for me, so this is going to be all me bringing it to you live, okay? Here goes. Alright, so I was going to do this without you seeing my face again, but I'm going to go ahead and have to show you these products that we're going to be using, and we're going to go ahead and get started with warming up the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and set that to bake, start, bake, 350. It's exactly where I need it. Alright, 350. So we're going to preheat that. Here's the products that we're going to be using. I got ground beef. I defrosted it yesterday, and that's why it's in the plastic bag. I got macaroni. Well, it's actually a garden variety. It's a little bit healthier than regular macaroni. We're going to be using cheese, but this is kind of near the end. Cream of mushroom, got that? And tomato soup. Pepper, salt, chili powder, about half an onion. This is a big onion. We're not going to use this whole thing. And I have some frozen corn, but we're not going to use that whole corn. We're going to use about half the bag. It's a lot of corn. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause again. Hold up. Alright, so I went ahead and took a couple steps ahead. Right now I got the water boiling. Well, it's about to boil. And that's for the macaroni. We have to cook the macaroni. And I've already cut up half the onion. So I took a little bit of initiative right here. Here's half the onion. The other half is in the refrigerator, storing for another day. Let's go ahead and turn this pan on, because we also have to brown the meat. So I'm gonna put you down, I don't know, right here. That sounds good. All right, so we're gonna brown the meat. We're gonna use a little bit of olive oil, just about 2 teaspoons, I guess. Don't really have to be exact. Just not a lot, not crazy. You're not gonna fill up the pan. Just gonna put enough to kind of layer the bottom right here. That's about tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. You know, I'm not really measuring. A lot of my cooking here I do kind of like on a guesstimation. It's a little bit more authentic that way. So you got the oil all up in the pan right here, and we're gonna lower this heat just a little bit. And as soon as this pan gets hot, we're gonna throw those onions right into that pan, and then we're gonna go ahead and brown the beef. Now remember, the oven is actually still preheating at 350. So once all of this is cooked, the noodles are cooked, we're going to strain them, of course. We're going to strain the extra fat out of the ground beef, and then we're going to go ahead and put it together in a pot, or in a pan really, and we're going to throw that into the oven. Okay, so as soon as this stuff is ready, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to put you on pause. Hold up. Alright guys, so I already got the onions. They're cooking right now. So I'm going to go ahead and stir those around. We're going to wait till they get nice and tender before I add the ground beef, because I am going to cook it in the same pot. The water for the macaroni, not quite boiling yet. I am going to throw those in there when they are boiling. Now, remember I said about the oven is at 350. This is your standard 8x11 pan, baking pan. We're going to go ahead and throw all of that in here, because remember, that is only a pound of ground beef. So we don't really need a huge pan. Now I know the macaroni and all the other stuff is going to take up some of the space, which is why an 8x11 is a decent size. But anything bigger is too big. Anything too smaller than that might actually like overflow it a little bit. And then you'll have a mess in your oven, and you'll have to be scraping it because it turns black. And so again, I'll be ringing you. I'm going to keep on pausing you. I know it's kind of weird because I keep coming back, but you know, again, I don't have another cameraman, and this is what we're doing. So I'll be coming back, and we're gonna go ahead and throw that ground beef in there. As soon as those onions are ready, I'll be right back. All right, so here's a cooking update. Threw the ground beef into the pan, and I've already put the salt, the pepper, and the chili powder in there so that it can go ahead and really bring out those flavors. You know, a lot of people, they kind of tend to put it in later on. I like to put my spices in early. It really brings out the flavor. And these noodles they only take about 2 or 3 minutes to get soft. I mean the noodles, I'm sorry, the onions. Noodles are over here and they're boiling. So we're gonna go ahead and keep this going, and I'll tell you when we're gonna be dropping in the rest of the ingredients real soon. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, I want you to go ahead, and I know it's a little different, like I said, I usually play video games, but go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop me a comment, you know, all that good stuff that YouTube and YouTubers, you know, request all the time. I don't have graphics, I don't have like little things to tell you, like little things that pop up and countdowns and whatnot. You know, I'm straight up. This is almost a live feed, really. And I just want you to go ahead and, you know, like my page. You know, if you really like these kind of things, I'll start, you know, cooking more, because you know, honestly, I'm a damn good cook, and I like to play video games, but I'm a damn good cook. And that's just, you know, straight up. You can ask anybody in my family who eats my meals. You know, when I first started cooking, I wasn't much of a cook, but I could follow a recipe. And now, you know, I just know this shit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and keep on cooking this ground beef and getting those noodles nice and soft, and then we'll go ahead and we'll come back and I'll tell you when to put in the rest of the stuff, alright? So, again, this is C4 the Beast. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll be right back. Alright, so the meat is browning and the noodles are getting soft. But I want to take this time to give a little shout out to my Luna. There's Luna. Hey, little girl. I'm not going to touch you because I'm cooking. I want to wash my hands again. But she's jumping on me. That's my Luna. I don't know what she is. She's a mix of some sort. And she wants to smell the camera. Say, what's up, Luna? What's up, Mama? How you doing, Mama? You're so beautiful, baby. Yeah. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, damn it. Alright. Sorry, that was just me being silly. So, again, meat browning, noodles are softening, and we'll get right back to the rest of the ingredients really soon. By the way, the oven is preheated at 350. I don't know if you can see that. It's 350. So, as soon as this is done, we can go ahead and just toss it in there. And I'll tell you about the times too. So, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead and drain the meat drain all that fat off of the excess, and I'm going to go ahead and drain those noodles. They're about ready. But we're going to go ahead and use some spray olive oil to coat the pan that we had earlier. What's up, y'all? And we're going to go ahead and coat the pan just a little bit, just enough, you know, so nothing will stick to it, because we are going to be throwing the cheese in there later. A lot later. Now this meal is quick. It takes approximately 30 minutes, about 10 minutes for the prep, and about another 30 minutes for the actual cooking time in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain that stuff and go ahead and get my colander. Is that how you pronounce it? Colander? Calendar? It's not a calendar, it's a colander, right? I'm gonna go ahead and get my colander, and we're gonna go ahead and turn the heat off the meat. We're going to go ahead and take the fat, drain that right into there. Now, if you don't be making a lot of dishes either, you use the same one. So once I take out all this grease and fat, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, that's disgusting. We're going to go ahead and put that right back into this pan. This is just for the meantime, because eventually they're all going to go back into this one over here. Okay, noodles, you see that steam? That's hot. Ooh wee, we're in the steam. I got my glasses. Alright. I'm gonna shake out that excess. Not too bad without having a cameraman, right? I've seen some people that they get cameramen and they have all these little flashy stuff and they get on the computer, you know? Like I said, I'm legit, I'm hardcore, you know? Alright, so we got the ground beef cooked, noodles are soft. Now you're asking about the rest of the ingredients, right? Remember, we had the cream of mushroom and we had the tomato. We already used the pepper, the salt, and the chili powder when we were cooking the onions. Again, that brings out the flavor. But we also still have half a bag of frozen corn. Frozen corn, it's gonna cook real fast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix these 2 cans and the corn into the same pot that the noodles are in, and we're gonna add the ground beef, the onions, and we're gonna go ahead and put that all together and mix it up in that pan, and then we're gonna transfer it to this pan. Alright, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we went ahead and, well, I went ahead and threw all those ingredients into the pan. Now remember, you can use regular elbow macaroni for the noodles. I went ahead and got these veggie brand. It's kind of like a little healthier. The ground beef was the lean kind. You can actually just go ahead and get the turkey ground beef if you want. Ground turkey, ground beef, doesn't really matter. And we're gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven because we need to cook this with each other. Remember, the corn is frozen, but it's in there. Cream of mushrooms, tomato, soup, all those ingredients that we cooked earlier, and we're gonna go ahead and start this. Now it's already on, so we're gonna go ahead and put a timer on. I'm gonna go ahead and put 20 minutes. All right, and start. All right, so when those 20 minutes are done, we have the final step, and that is to add the cheese. Now you don't want to throw this in there too early. It just won't be right. We're gonna throw these in for 10 minutes at the end. It's just basically gonna melt the cheese right on top. We're gonna throw this whole packet. It's well, it was 2 cups. Someone used it. And now you're wondering, I thought this was quick and easy. Honestly, it is. But I've been kind of stopping, talking to you, showing you my dog, right? But look, we got 1 pan here. That was the ground beef. And we have a couple of the stuff here. That's not a lot of dishes. Really, if you really ask me, that's not a lot of dishes. So not only is this easy to cook, but you're not gonna have a lot of after cook to do. And I have my niece here, and she's gonna wash those dishes. I ain't washing them, I cooked. All right, so I'll see you in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna throw the cheese in, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, as you can hear, the timer is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you down over here. You know what? I know about people watching videos, and they're like, oh, that light sucks. So we're gonna do better lighting. I'm gonna put you over here. Okay? Now, that's not good. Let's go over here. There we go. Okay. So, turn this timer off. Now that's just for the initial casserole itself. We still have the cheese. That's the final ingredient. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this stuff out of the oven here. Safety first. Ugh. So, anyways, got the cheese. It's about 2 cups. We're just gonna pour it straight on top. All of it. Because what's a cheeseburger without the cheese, right? That's beautiful. Okay, throw that away. And dishes got washed, so I have to get the spoon back. Spread that off all over it. He and his partner got on the next plane to Canada to interview Melissa. All right. So there's the dish with the cheese. Go ahead and put that back in the oven. 10 more minutes and it's done. All right, so I'll see you in 10. All right, guys, final part's done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. All right, I'm gonna put you down again so I can go ahead and get this out of the oven. So put you right there. Again, safety first, oven gloves. You can go ahead and turn this off. You don't need that no more. And here we go. That smells delicious. It looks delicious. And I can guarantee you it's going to taste delicious. So there it is. Look at that golden cheese. It's all melted. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to go ahead and eat that. So again, if you like this video, like it, subscribe to me, comment if you want me to make more videos like this instead of the video games. I will be making more of those either way. And we're going to go ahead and enjoy this dinner. If you want to follow how I made it again, go ahead and rewind it, watch it again, get the ingredients, cook it for your family. They're going to love you for it. All right, this is C for the Beast. I'm signing out now. There's no more pausing. This is the end of this video. Peace out, and like, subscribe, share. Bye.